How do you do an ATM group when it is just you by yourself and no upline, crossline help? That is super tough. I would try to either A, build a team and then launch an ATM group, or get someone in your upline or sideline to do it with you. That's going to be really tough to do it by yourself. Just keep it at 100. That's going to be very, 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 very hard. Helen says, would love a critique of my social. Am I puking too much content of products? Let's see. I mean, I wouldn't share some of this stuff. Like I wouldn't share YouTube links. I mean, I would definitely try mixing up and adding in some live videos, value-based content. Selfies are always good. I mean, it's so hard, right? Because what works for one person may not work for the next, but I don't see a lot of value-based content on here. I see that you're sharing other random things. You definitely promote a lot about the products, but that's good. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you got to talk about the products if you want to make sales, but I do think it would be good to mix in like stories, before and after pictures, testimonials, right? Facts tell, stories sell. So if you're always just selling the product, you're not going to make a lot of sales. But if you're leading with value and you're sharing stories, you're going to have better results. Michael says, I'd like to know your close cycle. Mine is discovery call, video, follow up and answer questions, introduction to Facebook, group tag, and messenger chat. So Michael, what I do, I create curiosity, I create conversation. When someone says they're open, because here's the tough part. If people aren't open, then there is no ATM. There is no group chat, right? So we have to identify people that are open. And the truth is, in the beginning, you're probably going to have to make up in numbers what you lack in skill. You're going to have to make up in numbers what you lack in skill. What does that mean? You got to talk to more people because you're not really good at it yet. Now, you might be Michael, but the average person, you're probably going to suck. Embrace the suck. I was terrible at prospecting and closing in the beginning, but I talked to so many people that I inevitably got good at it. Okay. But with that being said, if they're open, I add them to a group, I tag them in a video. And with our company, we have a product group and an opportunity group. So I add a business prospect to both groups. And by the way, every time I get a potential customer, I always ask them if they want to take a peek at the opportunity as well and how we can earn income promoting the brand. Why? Because why wouldn't I? If they're interested in the products, they're probably going to be interested in the business too. And if they're not, that's fine. At least I planted a seed and I'll just get them as a customer. But if they're interested in the business, like I had someone reach out yesterday, this woman, she reached out about the products, asked her if she's also open to the business. And she said, sure. Extra money is always a good idea. So I added her to both groups. I said, listen, I added you in here. Let me know once you're in so I can tag you in the 5 Reasons Why video. We have this 20-minute 5 Reasons Why video that I tag people in. And then this morning I set up a group chat. So it's me and my prospect. And listen, I want to be very clear. I do not need to put my prospect in a group chat, and I still do it every single time. Why? Because how can I tell them to do something that they've never experienced? It's not just so that they can hear other people's stories. And for new people, you can earn while you learn. But I do it because if I put her in a group chat, when I tell her to put me in group chats, if she joins the team, she's going to know what that is because she was in one. So if you're not putting your business prospects in chats consistently or at all, or, even if, let's say you prospect 10 people this week about the business and just one of them, 9 of them you put in chats, and one of them you forget to, you need to go back and put that person in chats with upline. Why? Because they're saying no to you if they only meet you. But if they meet 4 other people, so it's me, my prospect, and I put 4 other leaders in the chat, I introduce my prospect, I edify these 4 leaders, and then each leader takes their turn in sharing their story. And this person is now hearing different people, different stories, different perspectives, different experiences. They can get their questions answered. And here's the truth. If they still say no, I've added them to the groups. They've learned more about the company, the products, the comp plan, and how this can benefit them. They've met 4 other people outside of me, and they said no, then they said no to the opportunity, and I did everything I could. But if I don't put them in that group chat, or I don't add them to the groups and take them through the process, I don't know if they said no to me or the opportunity. And what I also have, we have our boards app. So with our boards app, we have that same, all the best opportunity videos we have in the team boards app under best opportunity videos. It's the same videos that are in the welcome post of the opportunity group. And then in the welcome post of the product group, there's all the best product videos. And then we have those same videos in the boards app where it says best product videos. I mean, we couldn't make it easier for people. We have the exact scripts, exact responses, everything they need. As leaders, we tend to overwhelm people with too much too soon. You can't feed a steak to a baby. The baby ain't got no teeth. So we have to be okay with, we are the mentor, we are the leader. We have to take them through the process. Yes, there's videos. Yes, there's the checklists and the scripts and the boards app. That is going to overwhelm 95% of the people. And even if people go through the training videos and they download everything, the first time they hear it, they only retain 7 to 10%. What does that mean? They have to hear it over and over and over. There's things that I say, and you guys will hear me say it, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that was like the greatest one-liner ever. That's been in my memory bank for 20 years. That's why you hear me say a lot of the same things over and over again, because I've said them so many times. It's so repetitive, and it comes out so naturally at this point. And I know exactly what to do with the new person. I know exactly what to do with the prospect. I know exactly how to follow up and all the things, because I've done it over and over and over and over. But never quit, never fail. So I never give up on anybody. I think that's the mindset everybody should have. But you also can't spend a lot of time beating a dead horse. Like, I'm not going to keep mentoring someone that isn't introducing me to people. They're not plugged in. They're not going to training. They're not doing the work. Sarah says, newbie trying to grow my social media presence. How do I do that on TikTok without being able to do lives? Just like anybody else, Sarah. So what I love about TikTok is you can see what's working because it's in your feed, right? When you go on TikTok for your, the For You page or whatever, you'll see what's working. Just duplicate what's working for other people. Follow certain accounts and model what they're doing. That's all TikTok is. TikTok is really just copying other people. How would you boost referral posts with promos? Cindy, I would go back to your referral posts. Keep track of them, by the way, and go back in the comments and let people know about the special sale. And you have to proactively reach out to people. You have to reach out to people. You can't sit back twiddling your thumbs hoping people reach out to you. And I would do audio clips versus you can text in the comments, but then audio clip people. Whenever I audio clip, I get a way better response than when I just do copy and paste. Shannon says, I struggle with finding a higher class of clients. Yeah, you got to get better to attract better people. But here's the good news. You have me helping you. You've got the leaders helping you. You've got mentorship. We love video every day. Our engagement is low because we don't know when our people check Facebook. That is not why your engagement is low. I'm sorry, Emilio. That is not why. It doesn't matter when they check Facebook. You got to get better. You have to get to the point where you're so good at video and you have so much to share. And that only comes through experience. People say, I need to build my confidence. There's only one way to build confidence. How many of you played a sport? How did you get good at that sport? Practice, 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 practice. Every post, every video, every conversation is practice. You have to look at it that way. You're not good on camera yet. You're not a good recruiter yet. You're not good at selling yet. Everything is yet. Whatever you're not good at, whatever you lack, you attack. So if you're not good at something, you're just not good at it yet because you haven't done it long enough and paid the price. That's it. Period. End of story. It's not because you don't know when people are on Facebook. It's because your content is not interesting. It's just you have to compete like never before. And there's some social media fatigue out there. So you have to find ways to stand out. And I know that's hard. Sorry, it's hard to get rich. Whatever you're struggling with, everybody rides a struggle bus, by the way. And this is why I would recommend going on a 30-day run. For 30 days, focus on one thing. Don't try to do TikTok and Instagram Reels and Facebook and YouTube and recruiting and selling. And you're trying to bite off more than you can chew. Focus on one platform. Focus on one product. This is relationship marketing. More than it is network marketing. You want to be a professional friend collector. You want to be a good human. Be a friend first and a marketer second. This is why I out-recruit all of you. This is why the top people in your company make more money than you. They're better connectors. They're better conversationalists. They're better on camera. But they also used to suck just like you. Suck it up, Buttercup. We all start at zero before we become a hero. We all start at average or below average before we can be a savage. This is just how it goes. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Yes, network marketing's hard. So is life. People that say, well, I have less views, I have less followers. Good. You have more time to put into creating content. You have more time to put into those conversations and nurturing relationships. Whatever you lack, you attack, number one. Number two, anything bad that's happening to you, it's all a matter of perspective. Because when bad things happen to you, it's an opportunity for you to get better. Someone says no to you, great. That gives you an opportunity to talk to new people. Someone quits your team, great. You can work on the people or support the people that didn't quit your team yet. Does that make sense? Anything bad, you can turn it into a good. I quit smoking when my dad died of a heart attack, which is one of the main reasons I believe health and wellness is the greatest type of product to promote, because I can help people improve their health as well as their wealth.